Hey, folks, Dave back here. Got to fix the camera again. There we go. It's pretty unbelievable how this camera just keeps switching to the wide view, and I can't get it to stop. But at least I figured out how to fix it for now. But anyway, we're back here, and we're going to be picking up where we left off. Went out to the 99 restaurant with the wife, and we had some dinner. It was kind of fun. Just kind of chilling out. Had some appetizers, and I got the fish and chips. I didn't even eat it all. She got the chicken palm and didn't eat it all. So we brought a lot of it home. So, but it's always fun to zip down there. Traffic, it's down by the mall where I live, and traffic was kind of nuts. But we went with it, and we had a good time. Oh, but I found out that it must be from using the mouse here that's killing my arm. It is pretty bad. Not going to lie. So hopefully we can get through this here. What is going on? Are we live? Do we sound good? Not going to lie. So hopefully we can get through this. Okay. I think we're okay. So I can keep an eye on my chat room. And we should be good to go now. Alrighty. So let's get down to the game. There it is. Let's get my keyboard out of the way. So we are going to kick off. Ow. Oh, that really hurts. That really, really hurts. Sorry about that. Still in a lot of pain. So let's recap the scoring from the first half, shall we? So it was Minnesota kicking off. Cleveland on second down, a 74-yard TD run by Greg Pruitt as he busted through. I think it was actually a fumble play. He went 80 yards, though. He rolled a 66, 80 yards before he fumbled, so it was a touchdown. 7-0. Minnesota on their first play from scrimmage, an 86-yard TD pass. Tarkenton fired it to Gillum, who pitched to Lash on the hook and lateral. And it was 7-7. Cleveland then went down and picked up a 23-yard Don Cockcroft field goal to make it 10-7. And then Minnesota struck back again, a long drive culminating in a 12-yard pass to Lash. And it's 14-10. Cleveland would fumble, and then early in the second quarter, McClanahan would win from 4 yards out to make it 21-10. After another Cleveland fumble, it was a 26-yard pass to Voigt from Tarkenton to make it 28-10. And then from their own 45, it was a medium pass to Gilliam, and he went all the way. 35-10 is where we stand here in favor of the Fran Tarkenton-led Minnesota Vikings. So we're ready here for third quarter action, if you will. And so let's get going here. So Cockcroft will kick off for Cleveland from the 35. So it's going to be a 12, and a 12 on the kickoff is a P. So it's going to be a 24. And in the third quarter, a 24 is going to be, that's not going to be good at all. 46 yards on the kickoff. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46 yards. So taken short at the 19-yard line. So Cockcroft's kick does not go that deep at all. And it's taken by D9, which is the primary receiver. For Minnesota, that would be McClanahan. So McClanahan will get this kickoff here. And from the K column, we're going to try a return. And a 54 is a 36 on the kickoff return, and that will be good for 13 yards and a flag. All right, so 13 yards and a flag on the TK. So let's go to the TK, and let's look at the flag, shall we? And a 51 on the K, and that will be 7, and that will be holding on the offense, so that will bring that back. So I think anytime the team with the ball, I think, as soon as it turns over, so if penalty comes up with a punt return, the receiving team, and it was the offense after they got possession. Okay. On all kickoffs and safety kicks, the receiving team is the offense unless it loses possession of the kick ball. So that's going to be on these guys. So it'll be, so we're going to leave it right where. So it's a 13-yard return. We're going to bring it back for the 10 yards because it's never really clear where the holding takes place. So it'll take place, we'll say it took place at the end of the run. So that's what we're going to be now. All right, so from the 19-yard line. That's where we're going to start out. And it's going to be Viking ball. So Fran Tarkenton will come back out here. And we're going to get Chuck Foreman some carries here. I like Chuck Foreman. I always did. So Chuck Foreman will come back out. So it's going to be first down. The clock is 15 seconds here. We're in the third quarter, and everyone has all their timeouts. We haven't need to use any timeouts because it's been such a blowout. Yeah, really. So here we go. So we're going to go Foreman. We're going to go Chuck Foreman on an outside run. So we're going to kind of pitch it to him, and we're going to let him go on an outside run. Okay, so we got a 12 here for Cleveland, and it's going to be CD on the outside run. Not good at all. So Chuck Foreman, a 14, is going to be a 35 CD, and he's going to get 6 yards, and we got a flag. So flags are flying here in the second quarter. So a 6-yard gain. Let's check the flag. 54, and it's going to be a false start. So we're not even going to get a play off, and that's going to go back. So it's going to be a 1st and 15 now after the false start. So let's try this again. Let's go. We're going to continue outside the Foreman. We're going to do outside the Foreman again. Oh, boy, a CG. They are ready for this one. A CG on Foreman. So he's got a 34 to another one, huh? 35 CG, and that'll be 3 yards and a flag. So we got to stop handing the ball off to Chuck Foreman because all we're doing is getting flags. So 3 yards and a flag. Let's see what this flag's going to be. And the 32 is a 7. That's going to be holding on the offense. So they're going to back them up 10 yards, and they're going to come back now. I think that's going to be half the distance, actually. Oh, no, we're going to go there. I think that's it. I'm not sure how that works. But anyway, we're going to mark off time here. So it's a false start, so it's going to be a 1st and forever right now. So Chuck Foreman is not going to get this damn ball anymore because all he does is get flags. So what are we going to do now? So let's go medium pass. So we're going to look for Lash. We're going to go medium pass to Lash. So a 62 is going to be AS. And it'll stay AS. So AS to Lash. There we go. Tarkenton. Now he's backed up. So we need to go way back here in our charts right now. Because he's backed up to the 4-yard line. So a medium pass to Lash. Here we go. We said it was AS. 56 for Tarkenton. It's a 17 AS, and that will be incomplete. So we got a 2nd down now and very long. So we're going to try medium pass to Stu Voigt, the tight end. All right, so we're going to try Stu Voigt, the tight end. And a 14 on the D is AG. That'll stay AG. So Tarkenton, 43. A 28, AG, and he's going to dump this off to the back, and they're going to tackle him for a 5-yard loss. So he dumps it off to McClanahan, and that's going to be a safety, right? That's a safety. So at a 5-yard loss, they're going to tackle him and push him back in the end zone, and we're going to have a safety here, if I'm not mistaken, right? So below 25 is a sack, and above 25 is a safety. So I get to pull out the odd 2. Where is my odd 2? Oh. Man, where are my 2s? I don't usually use 2s in football. There is my 2. So that's going to be a safety. So Minnesota starts off the second quarter going backwards, and the defense will cash in for the Browns, and just like that, it's 35-12. So, let me mark this down here. Right, it's a 5-yard loss from the 4. It's a safety. So Minnesota safety, 35-12. So Minnesota will kick off, and Cleveland will get the ball back. So when we do the free kick now, which I haven't done in a while, I think on a free kick, I think that you're supposed to add something to the free kick. Hang on here. Kicker, fumbles, place kick, field goal, extra points, safety kicks. Your punter must kick. And so, okay, we go to there's a safety kick. Yes, okay, there's a safety kick column. Okay, nice. Safety kick column and a safety kick return column. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're learning some new things here today. That's kind of fun. So we have a safety kick coming up. And I want to, here's the free kick. Oh, this is the rule from the other day, the free kick. A fair catch from the spot of the fair catch. So if you want to do this, you could do that too in the game. I always thought you could play that, but it was kind of nice to actually see that written in the rules. So this is the master board game here. So, all right, so let's continue on here. So after the safety, they will have to kick this away. So Claybo will do the honors, if you will. So good defensive job by Cleveland. After a couple of penalties, they will take the safety. So they will kick off from the 20, right? So you guys got to see a safety here on the channel, like a safety dance, but it was a safety. Okay, so Claybo will do the punt here from the K column. So a 26 is a 10, and a 10 on the safety kick is 54 yards to 09. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 54. Taking it to 26 by 09. And on a punt, that will be Pruitt. So Pruitt will return it here. And a 21 on a safety kick return. It's kind of neat that they have that column, actually. 21 for Pruitt. And we're going to go with the P column here. So the 21 on the P column is 27. And it's going to be 10 yards on the return, 5-10. So decent field position for Cleveland. They'll take that after the safety, right? And it's going to be first down and 10 for the Cleveland Browns after the free kick and the safety. So the Vikings will come up with their plus 11 defense. Sipe will be back out on the field. And let's see what we can do now for Cleveland. So we're going to go Pruitt on an outside run is what we're going to do. Viking defense is playing BS. So Pruitt on the BS is a 15, 16 outside BS. And that's going to be good for 9 yards. So he'll pick up 9. That's going to leave a 2nd and 1 for the Browns now as they try to battle back in this game as Barbara comes back. We just went out and got some dinner there. Get out, took a ride, get out of the house for a bit. And that was kind of fun. So we're going to go long pass to Reggie Rucker. All right, we're going to go long pass to Reggie Rucker. All righty, we're going to air it out. So we're at the 45. Let's go medium. Let's not get too crazy. Let's go medium pass. All right, so we're going to go medium pass. Where are we now? Between the 31 and the 15, yeah. Okay, medium pass to Rucker. All right, let's see what the Vikings going to play for defense. CG, so that'll be BG. So it's a BG. Sipe looking for Rucker on the BG. A 26, 18, medium pass, BG, and that will be incomplete. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 1, and we're going to go Pritchett. We're just going to go inside to Pritchett. We just want that first down. So, 55 for the Vikings, though. That's a BG. So here it is, Pritchett on the handoff on the BG. Needs a yard. 63 is a 14. And we said 14 BG. 14 BG. And, oh, boy. F25. So we got another fumble. We got another fumble on the F25. So Pritchett going right up the middle. Let's see what happens on this fumble here. A 43. And it's going to be, oh, boy. He's hit. The ball comes free 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and it's picked up by the free safety. Oh, boy. Things couldn't get any worse for Cleveland. And it's picked up by the free safety. And this is Terry Brown. Strong safety, I should say. Terry Brown scoops up the fumble. Can Terry Brown return it? Can Terry Brown yes, he does. So Terry Brown, the producer from the Rush albums. Where's PJ when you need him? So Terry Brown is going to try to return this fumble. 61 is, it says K column here on the fumble return. So we're going to go 33. 33 on a fumble. And F5. Oh, no, he's hit and the ball comes free. An F5. So Terry Brown gets hit by Alex Lifeson, and Geddy Lee's trying to pick up the ball. So 33 on the F5. And that's going to be, oh, man. So he's going to go 23 yards. He's going to be hit, and the ball comes free, and it's picked up by Holden. By Holden. So 23 yards, 5, 10, 15, 20. 23 yards. He's hit, and it's picked up by Holden. So Holden has the ball. Is he going to return it? Yes, he's going to try to return it. Oh, man, this game just gets crazier and crazier. This is awesome. So the ball comes free after Terry Brown is hit. The ball is jarred free. The Browns get it back. It's Holden. 22 is a 10 on a fumble return. And he goes nowhere. So the Browns, after all that, get it back. It's just in worse shape. So on 3rd and 1, they take the loss. The ball is scooped up. It's ran 23 yards. Terry Brown is hit. The ball comes free, and Holden jumps on it. Nuts. It is nuts. Yes, so I'm going to write this down just so I have it. So Cleveland fumbles, and then Minnesota on the return fumbles, and Cleveland gets it back. So I guess we could call that the same drive as far as drives go. And Phoenix Knights, some APBA football. I needed some background noise while he sets up his 85 season ticket baseball game. Nice. I like season ticket baseball. I haven't played it in a long time, and I need to get back to it. But I'm the same way. I put on somebody while I'm setting up, and it's fun to have a familiar voice talking. All righty, so Sipe will get the ball back. Oh, man. So we're going to go, we're going to look for our tight end on a short pass here. So we're going to go short pass to our tight end, and the ball is at the 16-yard line after all that. So it's basically like a 30-yard loss. All right, so the Vikings are going to be playing BS on the pass, and that'll be stay BS. So a short pass. Oh, Sipe, 55. It's going to be an 8 short pass, BS, and he is going to hit his target Morin for 8 yards. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So an 8-yard catch by the tight end Milt Morin. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. We're going to go another short pass. And this time we're going to look for Holden. He made the nice recovery. So we're going to try to reward him with a pass. Short pass. 14 is CD. That'll be, CG. That's going to be a BG. The BGs. Holden. 34, 35, BG, and that's going to be complete for 9 and a flag. So a 9-yard catch. Let's go to the flag. And a 36 says offside defense. We're going to decline that and take the 9-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. So Cleveland will take the 9-yard catch. That'll be a first down for Holden, and we'll play on. So they got the ball now at the 33. They're going to go medium pass here because they need to get back in this game. So Reggie Rucker, medium pass. So let's see what Minnesota's going to do for defense here. They're going to play CG. That's going to be a BG because of Rucker's an A. So here we go. Medium pass. Sipe to Rucker. BG. 54. Not very good. 36. BG. And 36 is... And, oh, listen to this. He hits Rucker for the pass, and Rucker goes all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. But there's a flag. Let's see if this comes back. So Sipe hits Reggie Rucker for what would be a 67-yard catch for a touchdown. Let's check the flag, though. And let me just double check what that was again, what flag that was. I think it was H. Yep, H. H on the flag. Is it coming back, or is Cleveland coming back in this game? 43. 22. Oh, no! They're going to say that Brian Sipe stepped over the line of scrimmage. When he aired this out, it's coming back. 5 yards and a loss of down. Oh, that hurts. Reggie Rucker went all the way for the touchdown, and the flag brings it back. It's like a Kansas City Chiefs game. So it's going to be a 2nd and 15 right now. So he stepped over the line. Yep, and a loss of down on the play. So we're going to go outside run for Pruitt. We need to get some yards back is what we need. All right, so we're going to go outside run. So they're playing 46, so they're playing BS. Pruitt, can he get a good run here? 53. A 19 BS. A 19 BS, and he will pick up 4. Well, that's something. So it's going to be a 3rd and ridiculously long now for the Browns. So they're going to be in a passing situation. We're going to look for... We're going to go screen pass. All right. Now they're playing deep by design because it's we're going to go screen pass. And screen passes are so hit or miss. They really are. But we're going to try it. So screen pass between the offensive's 49 and 15. Yes, so it's going to be a... Yep, so there we go. So we're going to try a screen pass, and we're going to try to dump it off for Pruitt. Alrighty, so he's going to be an A. So let's see. Let's see here. So they're actually playing standard defense on this, not deep. They're going to play standard. That's how I'm going to roll that. So it's going to be AS on the screen pass. AS. So Sipe looking for Pruitt on the screen. 21-18 AS on the screen. 18 AS. And that is going to be... Oh, boy. Oh, man, it's going to be bad. He's going to dump it off, and that's going to be a 4-yard loss. So, yeah. So the screen pass completely backfires. Pruitt makes the catch. He's hit behind the line. It's a 4-yard loss. And so it's going to be 4th now and 15, and that kind of ends that. So the Browns started off with a safety. He had a touchdown taken off the board because of a penalty. And so here we go. It's going to be Cockcroft on the punt from his own 20-something. So a 13 on a punt is going to be the R column. So it's going to be an 8. So Cockcroft with an 8 on the punt in the third quarter is 41 yards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41 yards. So it's going to be taken by the Browns, and it's going to be their top returner, which is on punts, Bryant. So Bobby Bryant will come out here. He'll take the Cockcroft punt. And on the punt return, which is the P column, 62 is 27 on the punt. And a 27 on the punt return is fair catch. So he'll just make the fair catch nice and simple. And it's going to be taken over now by the Vikings, and Tarkenton will come back out. And we'll have to put the Browns defensive card back out here. Bryant will go back to his defensive position. And Cleveland, after all that, after the fumble, and then getting the fumble back, they will just punt it away. So Minnesota with the ball here. We're almost halfway through this third quarter. Fast-moving third quarter. Alrighty. So we're just going to go Marinaro. And we're going to send him... to the outside. So a 51 for the Browns is going to be AG. So Marinaro, a 63, is going to be a 14 AG on the outside. A 14 AG. And, oh no! F-16, another fumble. The F-16s are wild today. So Marinaro has the ball jarred free. 21. And he'll be hit. He'll 3-yard gain, and he's going to be hit. The ball will come loose, and it's picked up by Ron East, the defensive left end. So he goes 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. That's picked up by the Browns. Is East going to get any kind of return here? Yes, he will. So East will get a return here on the fumble. And there's my fumble return cards here. East with a 22. It's an 18. And he will bring it forward a couple of yards. So another fumble here. And this time it's going to go Cleveland's way. And just like that, Sipe is back out here on the attack. So a fumble by Marinaro, and it's going to be Cleveland ball. So the weather has turned here on this September day. The rain is following, and that's 2 fumbles in a row. Make it 3 if you include the defensive fumble. So Cleveland with the ball back. This time they're at the 32-yard line. 32-yard line. And we're almost in the other shot range. Alrighty, so let's go here. Sipe. Short pass Pruitt. Alrighty, short pass for Pruitt. So let's get the Vikings defensive card out here now. Here come the Browns now, trying to climb back in it. Trying to entertain the fans. A BS. That's going to be AS. So Sipe. Short pass. Between the 31... No, where are we now? Between the 31... Yes. Short pass. 21. 18. AS. 18. AS. And he dumps it off to Pruitt. He's hit for a yard loss. So, the Browns keep going backwards in their passes. Not good. All right. Short pass, Reggie Rucker. All right. 2nd and 11. 24. BS. AS. Sipe. Oh, Sipe's going to hit him. 7. AS. And he'll get 12 yards and go out of bounds. So Rucker makes the catch. 5, 10, 11, 12 yards. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And that's a first down. So the Browns moving the ball a little bit here. Pruitt. We're going to go outside run. So we're inside the 25. So we need to move our chart here to the 10 to the 30 now. All right, so Pruitt is going to go outside. Let's see if we can get something going here. A 21. A BS. Pruitt. 36. 24. BS. And he will get absolutely nothing. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. We're going to look for our. Let's go to Holden, our wide receiver. We're going to go. Let's go short pass. Short pass. Oh boy, they're waiting for it though. CD, and that'll be a BD. So short pass. Sipe. Oh, look at this. A 3. And we said a 3 BD. And that's going to be, oh, so close. 13 yards to Steve Holden. 5, 10, 12, 13. And that'll be first and goal for the Brownies as he hits Holden for 13 on the 66. Medium pass would have been a touchdown. Touchdown. All right, here we go. So we have the ball now inside the 10. It's first and goal. We're going to go inside, run to Pritchett. And they're playing BS. Pritchett, 31, 19, BS. 19 BS, inside run, 19 BS, inside run. And that'll be good for 2 yards. So 1, 2. So he gets it a couple yards closer. Second down, 6 minutes to go here in the quarter. Pruitt, he's been fumbling a lot. So we're gonna go Ken Brown. Bringing Ken Brown into the game. He's gonna go outside run. So a 15 is BG. So Ken Brown going outside. Ooh! A 6 by Ken Brown. BG. And a 6 is... And he'll pick up... Oh, just the 1. Just the 1. He'll get just the 1 yard. But he's inching closer, so it's at the 5. I thought he might have busted free, but I say he stepped out at the 1. So it's third and goal, and we're going to go back to Pruitt outside, keeping it on the ground. We get two times to get 5 yards here. A 34. CD. So Pruitt going outside, CD. Can Pruitt get in? 43. Uh-oh. That's a 33 CD. 33 CD. Yep. And it's another fumble. But let's see what happens. It's an F13 this time. So F13, Pruitt with another fumble. But let's see if he gets in the end zone like he did the last time. F13 of 53 is he'll get 6 yards and a touchdown. Pruitt will get in again. That's the second time that he's carried the ball into the end zone barely, and Pruitt will go in from 5 yards, and he'll get the touchdown. So 5 yards. So Cleveland, after the Minnesota fumble, and Pruitt, 5-yard run. Now let's check the extra point by Cockcroft. So Sipe leading him back a little bit here as Keith comes back. And you like the setup here? Oh, thank you, Keith. It's, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cards to look at. And I try to keep the ones, I like to do this with the pegs to know who's getting the ball. That's just what I like to do. And I like to put my my things out here for the teams I just got in from Chris White. And then my defensive card. And this is something new I'm trying. So I'm going to put the quarterback, the kickers, and the receivings in the hot spot here. But we'll see. Hopefully it looks okay. Again, you can't really see all the numbers here. There's just too many cards. All right, so Cockcroft for the extra point. The point after touchdown, and that is good. So the 66 is good. So let's see. Do I have... Oh, I haven't broke out a 6 yet. So I'm going to take out the 6 for the first time. And so third quarter here. It's been a couple of drives by Cleveland here. They get the safety and then the touchdown. So it's 35-19. Kind of a weird score, but there it is, 35-19. So Cleveland will kick off. So Cockcroft will come out to kick it off. John comes by. Hey, John, thanks for coming by here. Of course, I had to play some APBA football today. I don't know if I could zoom in anymore. Nah, I think we're good where it is. No sense zooming in and I could Just a little bit. Hang on a sec. How about that? Just a little tighter. There we go. Just a little bit tighter. Let me take this and move this up over here. There we go. A little tighter so you can see a little bit better, I think. I forget where I had it earlier. All right, so Cockcroft will kick this one away. Do we want to go onside? Do we want to go onside? What do we think? Surprise onside? Let me see. Are there anything that we can get here? So the defense kicks. So the only way the defense can get it I got to get a 22, a 3. I think it's just those two. A 22 or a 3. Do we have a 22 or a 3? No. So I don't think we could get the onside kick because I don't think he's got a 22 or a 3. What does the master game say for onside kicks? Anything? I thought about a surprise onside here. I don't think it had anything. I think anything's different on onside kicks. But if I'm looking at the chart here, I need a result of a 3, 3, 11, 18, 3, 11, 18, 22, and 33. 3, 11, 18, 32, or 23. Do I have any of these numbers? No. So I can't make a successful onside kick. Can't make a successful onside kick, you know. Squib, I don't know if a squib would do me any good here. Yeah, I don't think that gets me the ball. So if I'm looking at unless there's another way to do onside kicks, which there probably is, but if I'm looking at my chart, he doesn't have any of the numbers that I would need to get the ball. Unless I had, and he's my only kicker, so I couldn't even bring in the punter to try it. Yeah, so we're not going to onside kick because I don't have any numbers that would work. So we're just going to kick it off normal, and yeah, I don't think there's any onside kicks I could make. So we're going to go 35. That'll be 56, and we got a flag here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56. Taking it to 9. And my kick returner is McClanahan. So a 63 in the K column is a 12. And the 12 is, he'll go 17 yards and a flag. So he takes it there. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. He gets it up to the 26. Let's check the flag. And 33 is 35. And the kick, the kick actually went out of bounds. So the kick never made it. So we're going to put it at the 35-yard line. They're going to say it went out of bounds and came back in. So bad kickoff. So I guess we should have done the onside, right? But yeah, I'm looking at his card, and somebody look at that card and tell me that I can make an onside kick with this card. I mean, I just don't think I can, because I'm looking at the P column, right? And there's nothing there that I can see, unless I went with the punt call, but that wouldn't be right either. So as far as I can see, yeah, that's not going to be anything good for me with an onside kick. So the kick goes out of bounds to add insult to injury, and that's where we're going to take over here. So that's where Minnesota will take over. And so it's going to be 1st and 10 here with a little over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. So we're just going to keep it on the ground. So let me come back over here. And so we're going to go McClanahan on the outside run. Ooh, Cleveland's ready for that, though. BG. 25 on the BG is 17 for the BGs on the outside run. And that's going to get me 9 yards, actually. And, all right, 9 yards. He goes out of bounds. So he'll be out of bounds here, a yard short of the first down. And so it's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Vikings. So we're going to go Chuck Foreman up the middle. The defense is AS. And a 34. Oh, man, again. Another fumble. AS. So 35 AS. And no, it's going to be a flag. So no yard, no gain, and a flag. So a lot of flags and a lot of fumbles here. And that one's going to be an illegal substitution on the offense. So we're going to bring that back 5 yards. And that will remain 2nd down. So Vikings committing some penalties here, especially when Chuck Foreman's out there. So we got a, so that's back to 6. So we're going to go Marinaro up the middle is what we're going to do. So we're going to go 51 on the D, so that's going to be an AG. So Marinaro, inside run. Ooh, 44 AG. 16 AG, and a 16 AG will be good for 11 yards on the carry. 10 and 11, and that'll be a first down right at midfield. And so the Vikings looking to kill some time off the clock. They've not had a good third quarter. They've they've had a safety against them. And when they got tackled in the end zone, then they fumbled. So those have been the 2 drives for Minnesota here in the third quarter. So things aren't going well for Tarkenton and crew. So it's a first down. We're going to go short pass, and we're going to bring we're going to go to our tight end Voigt. So we're going to go a short pass to Voigt. So where are we now? Midfield. There we go. Short pass. Yep, midfield. There we go. Short pass. So Cleveland. Oh, Cleveland looks good here with a 22, and that's going to be BD. And short pass going to turn into AD. So it's going to be AD. Tarkenton looking for the fullback coming out of the backfield. A sneaky play. A 12, and we said a 12 was AD. 12 AD on a short pass. 12 AD, and he will dump it off. He'll make the catch, and he'll pick up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's as good as a run. Then that'd be 2nd down and 6 for the Vikings now. Tarkin huddles up, gets the guys to huddle up as World's Worst Gamer comes by, and Frank does well. And, someone else did that about Marinaro. When I did the first half early, and someone was talking about Marinaro being an actor. I didn't know that. But, yes, so he's quite the character. So we're going to go, I'm going to have Osborne come in, and he's going to go outside. So we're going to bring in Dave. Remember Dave Osborne? Super Dave Osborne? He's going to be Super Dave Osborne today. And so he's going to get a carry, and he's going to go on the outside. All right, so Cleveland defense here on 2nd and 6. A 42 is going to be CS, so Osborne. A 46 CS, of course, it's way at the bottom of the card. A 25 CS, 25 CS for Osborne. 25 CS. And he's going to pick up absolutely nothing. He's hit and he's met at the line, and so Cleveland trying to stand firm here on 3rd and 5. So we're going to go keep it on the ground, McClanahan on 3rd and 5. We need nothing fancy. Al Marinell, Big Al in Happy Days? Could be. Was it? Super Dave Osborne, Albert Brooks' brother? I did not know that. Is that the Al Marinero? Are you kidding me? That would be hilarious if that was the same guy. I don't know. You guys could be pulling my leg and getting a good chuckle out of this. BS. So we're going to go McClanahan, outside run, BS. 26, a 24, BS. I don't think so. He hits the line, and he's knocked back a yard. So the Cleveland defense stands, and we're going to see a rare punt here by the Vikings. So Neil Clabo dusts off his helmet and will come in. We haven't seen him in quite some time. So Minnesota is going to punt, and that's actually their best drive of the quarter, because last time they had a safety and then they had a fumble. So Neil Clabo will come in and kick this one away from the 47-yard line of Cleveland. He's going to try to pin him deep. A 35 on the K column is a 6. So Neil Clabo on a 6, and that'll go into the end zone for a touchback, so we won't see any return whatsoever. All right, so Cleveland ball. And let's see what Sipe can do here. So they got the ball on the 20. 1st and 10. A couple minutes ago here in the third quarter. All right, we're going to look for Reggie Rucker on a medium pass. 24 for the Vikings is BS, and that'll be AS. So we're going to go medium pass, AS. Sipe, a 26, AS. And Sipe has to scramble. So Sipe running for his life. And Sipe with a 45 is an 11. And Sipe will pick up 2 yards. So Sipe scrambling for his life will pick up 2. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. And what are we going to do now? We're going to go, we're going to look for Holden on a short pass. So a 36 is CS. That'll be a BS. So 15 is 8 BS on a short pass. 8 BS is good for 8 yards. And that'll be a first down out to the 30-yard line. So Sipe connects with Holden. And I sometimes I do the measurements, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just going to kind of go with what I got here. 10 yards is first down. All right, first down. So as Captain Carl comes by, does APBA Football have trick plays? I think the Master Game does. I think they have trick plays. I don't know what the trick plays are. But supposedly they do have a couple of trick plays in the Master Game. I just kind of run a very basic version of the game here, and I'm just kind of happy with what I got going on here. But they do have some kind of trick plays. I think you can have the running back throw the ball and things like that. But I just kind of the trick plays are baked in as far as I'm concerned. All right, so I don't know if we can try a run here. We can maybe try an end around. What do you think? Want to try an end around here? We'll give it a Morin on the end around. So there'll be an outside run. We'll try the end around. All right, I think you can do that once in a while. Not that he's going to get many yards here, but we're going to go outside run. So we're going to go Morin on the outside run. So we got the ball at the 30. So they're going to be going AG. So they're ready for this, more or less. All right, let's go. The end around. Oh, boy. 13, a 22 AG, and he's going to, he'll gain 1. Yeah, that's not terrible, but so Morin will take the end around. He'll be tripped up. He'll gain 1. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. Let's look for Rucker on a medium pass, because we need some points here, right? Medium pass. And so we have a 12. That's going to be CG, and that'll be BG. All right, so they're playing the ground game. This might work out. Sipe. BG. Oh, 45. 17. BG, and that's going to be incomplete. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This will be the last play of the third quarter. So on 3rd and 9 or 8, we're going to go medium pass to Holden, the other guy. All right, medium pass. So they're running deep automatically. So that'll be CD. So that'll be BD. Sipe. BD needing to make something happen here. Nope. 20 BD is not going to happen, and that's incomplete. And so that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll do it. The gun goes off, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. So the Clevelands actually have scored 19 points in this 3rd quarter to none for Minnesota. And so that'll be that. So we'll go into the 4th quarter, and it's going to be Cleveland punting it away. So Sipe will sit down. Sipe come in for the ineffective. Who was the first quarterback? Forget his name now. Who did he come in for? Mike Phipps. Mike Phipps was ineffective. So Sipe come in and at least got him some points. All right, so Don Cockcroft will come in to punt this away from his own 31-yard line. A 16 for Cockcroft on the R column. And that's going to be a 14. 14 on a punt. From there is, oh boy, 31 D11. That's terrible. 31, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. A very, very bad kick by Cockcroft. And that'll be taken by the second man this time. So it's such a short punt that McCollum's going to get it. So McCollum's going to get the return. So here comes McCollum. And from the P column, a 35 is going to be 27 on the punt return. And a 27 is a fair catch. After all that, a fair catch. So Minnesota gets the ball back here. 1st and 10. They get the ball here in the 4th quarter. And so we'll get the Cleveland defense out here. And Tarkenton will come out. And what are we going to do here? Let's go back to my chat room real quick. I haven't followed that. I was kind of putting my head down over here. Let's see. DJ comes by. AP, thanks for coming by. Let me see here. There's an older version of the game that had it on one board for solitaire play calling. It included trick plays based on where the team was on the field. I know they have rare plays because my first score of the game was Tarkenton passing to Gilliam, who lateraled to Lash. So the trick plays are kind of baked in with the rare plays. So I don't know if you could call one or not. I mean, if you could, I would think you could call a reverse and just give it to somebody on a run. It's kind of what it is. But as far as like, does the game have anything designed like that? I'm not sure it does or not. The footprint, I mean, my desk is small. I'm using a mat. I'm basically using all the mat. I just lay out the cards so they're easy to get at. You can probably lay it out much differently than I have here. Again, my defense is all over here. I don't really use it that much, but when I need it, they're here. My other defense is out right over here. And I just have everything laying out so I can get at it. It's obviously going to be a bigger footprint than baseball, yeah. I love the game. That's all I'm going to say. I like it. And for me, it took me a while to set it up, but I've been having a blast all afternoon. And they do have the colleges that they went to in the whole bit. So the cards are kind of neat, I originally wasn't on team individual cards. I wanted to be on the team cards, but now I've come over to individual card man. All right, so it's going to be a 1st and 10, and so we're just going to go. We're going to bring in Miller, and we're going to go Miller on the outside run. All right, ooh, an 11. So they're going to get BG. So a 53, 21 BG on the outside run. 21 BG. No, we're in the 4th quarter now. So that'll be 4 yards. So nice 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. And Tarkenton, what's going to do now? We're going to look to, Foreman has had nothing but flags and fumbles. So we're going to go back to Marinaro. We're going to send him up the middle on a quick hit. All right. Power move up the middle. 56 AS. Marinaro. 17 AS. 17 AS is good for 8 yards. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a first down out to the 50-yard line. So the Vikings will move the ball. They'll move the change. They'll move the clock, and they'll go back to first down here, you know. And here we go. And Gandalf comes by. Thanks for coming by, bud. That was a classic. First game I played as a 5-year-old. It was a 73 season. The Vikings lost the Super Bowl that year, too. Yeah, they lost a lot of Super Bowls. I think they lost them all, right? And everyone's bringing up the fact that Marinaro was an actor on Hill City Blues. Yes, I didn't know that, but I do know that now. All right, so Tarkenton, we're going to hand it off to McClanahan again. And we're going to send him on the outside run on 1st and 10. That's a 34. That's a 30 AD. AD on the outside run. 22 AD. 22 AD, and that's good for a 1. So he hit and gets knocked down after a yard gain. Clock will continue to move. 35-19. Minnesota, all 35 points coming in that first half. They've been shut out here in the second half. So we're gonna go short pass to Lash. All right, we're gonna go short pass to Lash. So on the short pass, a 16 is AS. It'll remain AS. A 25 is 8 AS. And that'll be good for 13 yards. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 yards to the 36-yard line. And that's a first down. So the Vikings keep moving the ball. All righty, so we're going to go to, do I dare Chuck Foreman? So we're on the 35, so I will keep on this one here. We're going to go Chuck Foreman. We're going to go up the middle this time. We're going to go inside run for Foreman. Inside. 15 is AG. So Chuck Foreman going inside. 62. 24 AG. 24 AG. And he will get 2. So Chuck Foreman picks up 2. Clock continues to run. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8. We're going to go McClanahan. And when I said McClanahan inside, we're just going to power move up the middle. A 42 is going to be CS, so McClanahan going up the middle. A 16 is a 24 CS, and he will gain absolutely nothing. The Browns defense standing him up at the line, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. So we're too far for a field goal, I'm pretty sure. Because, again, the 47-yard field goals are not something that Fred Cox or Don Cockroft's going to hit. So we're going to go medium pass Gilliam. All righty? Medium pass for Gilliam. Here we go. 3rd and 8. They're playing deep. We know they're playing deep. And it's going to be AD. Here we go. Tarkenton. Medium pass. Tarkenton. Oh, so close. 15 AD is incomplete. So that'll bring up a 4th down, and the Vikings will have to kick this away. So Neil Clabo will come in. Or do we want to kick it here? We're at the 34-yard line. So, yeah, we'll kick it. There's no sense going far from here. Even if we get a touchback, that's all right. All right, so Clabo will try to settle this one down with a nice kick here. And a 13. On a punt is the K columns. It's going to be an 8, and it's going to be out of bounds at the 13-yard line. So he kicks this one 10, 11, 12, 13. So technically a coffin corner kick, I would say. And so we're going to come over here now, and so it's going to be Cleveland ball. And the Vikings plus 11 defense will come out, and Brian Seip will come out, and here we go. So we need to start throwing the ball. So we're going to go Holden on a medium pass. Oh boy, but that defense is CDs. It's going to be a BD. Tough pass for Seip. Real tough pass. And where are we now? We're on the we're inside the 15, so we need to go and back this up. So on the medium pass here, so here it is. 61. Oh boy. 17 BD. 17 BD is incomplete. Not even close. That's going to be a 2nd down and 10. We're going to go short pass to Pruitt coming out of the backfield. Alrighty. Oh boy, another great defense here. Going to be BD. 25 for Sipe. A 9 BD on a short pass, and he will make the catch, and he'll gain just 4 yards. That's a little closer. So it's going to be a 3rd and 6 right now. And we're going to go short pass to, we're going to look for our backup tight end, Roan. So Roan's coming in, okay, and see if we can get him the ball here as the extra tight end comes in. And Gandalf says that's exactly why we are lucky to have so many diverse games. He's not an APBA fan now, but enjoy watching me play it. And thanks for putting this game on the table. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Barbara's lurking around and she cleans the kitchen. That's okay. That's what we do. I listen all the time while I'm doing other things. So I got a 63 for the defense. So that will be a CG. Interesting. It's going to be a BG. So they're looking for the run. So a short, what did I say? Short pass? Yeah, short pass for Roan. So a BG. 45 is 17 BG. And that's going to be, oh, hang on a sec. Oh, 3 yards. 3 yards. So 1, 2, 3. He catches it, but he's knocked down to 20. And that's going to set up 4th and 3. And, yeah, we're not going to go for it this deep in our territory. Something they wouldn't do in the 70s. So in comes Cockcroft to kick this one away. So it's going to be a Cleveland punt. Oh, wait, so Cleveland punted, Minnesota punted, and then Cleveland punts again. So we're doing a lot of punting. So Cockcroft will come in. And we got a 22. That should be a good punt. And a 22 is a 4. And from our own 20, a 4 is 52 yards. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52. And that'll be taken by the top guy. So that will be on punts. That will be Bryant. So Cockcroft will head out, and Bobby Bryant will come in on the return. And on the punt return of 41, on a punt return, it's going to be a 27. And a 27 is a fair catch. So just playing it safe. They'll make the fair catch. And so we'll continue on here. All right, give me 1 second. Getting a nice cold drink here. Gonna go with the Canada Dry Mandarin Orange here. Canada Dry Mandarin Orange is what we're gonna go with here. Alrighty, so the fair catch by Bryant. And it's gonna be first down for the Minnesota North Stars. Alright, so we can bring in some of these other guys as we try to kill the clock here, right? I love the seltzers. I've been drinking those. I got off of the Diet Pepsi and the Mountain Dew and things like that, and I've been drinking the seltzers. Although I had a Diet Pepsi at dinner tonight, but in the restaurants they don't have these choices. But at home, I like to do that. All right, so a 54 on the run. And we're going to go Dave Osborne up the middle is what we're going to do. So a 54 is AD. 53, 21 AD is 2 yards. So 1, 2. So we'll get it up to 30. Second down for the Vikings. We're going to bring in Robert Miller, and we're going to send him to the outside. So getting some of the other backs involved in the game. 21 is BS. And Miller is an 18 BS on the outside run. 18 BS on the outside run is 5 yards. So it sets up a third and a short 3 for the Vikings. And so we're going to keep it on the ground. We're going to go to McClanahan. We're going to send him. We're going to pitch it to him. We're going to pitch it to McClanahan. So third and 3. The defense is AD. They're playing pass. Bad defensive call. McClanahan going on the outside. Oh, he's got some room. And a 15 AD on the outside run. He has plenty of room out there, and he's going to scamper 28 yards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, all the way down to the 37-yard line of the Cleveland Browns before they finally wrestle him to the ground. And that's a big gain right there by the Vikings, and that's a first down. They keep the drive going and the clock running. Yeah, so we're going to get my my seltzer water here. And you like the Canada Dry Ginger Ale? I had that earlier today. I do. The thing about the Canada Dry Ginger Ale, though, it gives you the burps. And when I'm streaming, I burp. I don't want to keep burping. Oh, Pip, how's Pippin doing? Pippin likes the snow, I heard, right? Pippin likes the snow. My poor dog, it was so cold the other day. We had snow in the yard, and I didn't get to clean him any paths because it was just too heavy. So I let him out, and it was like 10 degrees out. He ran out to the tree, peed, and ran back in. I've never seen him like out and in so fast. It was kind of funny, but good for him. Good for him. And so what do we got here? So we're gonna go Marinaro. No, let's go back to Miller here. We're gonna go. Let's go right down the line here. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go Osborne again. And we're gonna send him up the middle. So a 16 is AS. And Osborne is 21 AS, and he'll gain just 1. They're going to give him the benefit of the doubt and give him a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9. So let's go to Miller, and we're going to send Miller to the outside. Alrighty. Miller to the outside. AS. Ooh, 16. AS, and that's good for 15 yards. And that's a first down. And the Vikings will move the chains again. And we're down to 7 minutes to go in the game. And the Browns are getting worn down. All right, Marinaro going up the middle. We're going right down the line here. Everyone's getting a carry. Now they get some good defense, though. AG, 62, 24, AG. And he'll gain 2. 1, 2. So inside the 20. Yep, I'm still on the right chart. Second down. Clock continues to move. This is a long drive here by the Vikings. Just what they wanted to do. Chuck Foreman. What do we want to do, Chuck? Inside run, Chuck Foreman. Against the 34. That's an AD. I don't know why they'd be playing back, but they're playing back. A 41 AD. 26 AD. That'll be good for 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah, I forget where I was. Where was I here? 1, 2, 3. Something like that. It don't matter. A yard here, a yard there. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5. So we're going to go outside to McClanahan. And we're at the 16-yard line, so we're still going to use this chart. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Oh, I'm on the wrong chart. So I'm inside the 31. Oh, so hang on a sec. That might have changed. So that, what did I roll here? So I said 3. That might change. Hang on a sec. No, still 3 yards. Okay, so I read the wrong chart, but I'm the same. All right, so we're going to go outside run. So between the defensive teams, 10, and the 30. So now we're on the right chart. There we go. That's all right. And invisible fence, really? I never did the invisible fence thing. And here we go. So we're going to go Cleveland ball here on a 3rd and 5, I believe, if I didn't screw that up. So they're going to go AG on the outside run. So McClanahan, 3rd and 5. And the 15 is a 17. And we said 17 AG on the outside run. And that's going to be 4 yards. Oh, boy. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 1. And I think we're going to kick the field goal. We're going to let Fred Cox kick the field goal because that's the type of mood we're in right now, right? We're going to add to our lead. So 4th and 1, and Minnesota is going to try the field goal. And the field goal, we're what, on the 12? So that'd be 29. 29-yard field goal coming up for Fred Cox. All righty. Here's the snap. The ball is down. Cox steps into it. And on a K column, that's a 21. And the 21 is no good. He missed it. Fred Cox from 29 misses. And the ball will go back over to the Browns. And I think they bring it out to the 20, right? Because they missed it from inside the 20. So the field goal is no good. And it's going to be Cleveland ball. So a lot of punts in this quarter, plus a missed field goal. And that's where we stand here. So Cleveland ball. Sipe will come out from the 20. And he's going to be airing it out. We know that. So what are we going to do here? So we're going to go medium pass Morin is what we're going to do. So they're going to be playing CS. Yep, CS. So Sipe, medium pass, CS. 45 is a 17. CS, and that's incomplete. It's a CS. It's a see you later. All righty, so we're going to go medium pass to Reggie Rucker. CD, it's going to be a BD. Medium pass, BD. Oh, here we go. That's a 7. BD, and that'll be good for 22 yards out to the 42-yard line. And that's a first down for the Browns. All right, so they're moving the ball now. Complete pass. We're going to go outside run Greg Pruitt. Just because we're going to try to catch him sleeping here on the deep play. 65 is BS. So Pruitt. Oh, should have gone with the pass. Oh, it's a K column, though. The K cards are here, right? So BS and a 43. 17. BS is 7 yards. 5, 6, 7. Clock is still ticking here. So we're going to go long pass Rucker. So our long pass between the 49 and the 15. We're right on the 49. So here we go. So long pass. 25. So it's a BD. It's an AD. AD. Sipe looking for Rucker. AD. 14. AD. And that's going to be incomplete. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And they're going to go short pass to Holden. Trying to get the first down. That's what they're trying to do. So it's a 3rd and 3. So a 12 is CG. That'd be BG. BGs. Ooh, an 11. 4. BG. 4BG is going to be good for 10 yards and a first down. So Sipe hitting Steve Holden for the first down, and the drive will continue. We're going to go medium pass to Oscar Rohn. Medium pass to Oscar Rohn. 26. BS. It's going to be an AS. 23 AS, and that's going to be, that's going to be intercepted. W64. That's our first interception of the game. So let's go to W64. So Sipes' pass to Roan is intercepted. And a 35, W64. And it's going to be, oh boy, pass is batted up in the air, and it's intercepted by Doug Sutherland, the lineman. It's batted up in the air, and the lineman picks it off, right? 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So at the 50-yard line, Sutherland, is the big boy going to try to run it back? No, he's not. So Sutherland with the interception, and that'll pretty much do it in the game. So Cleveland had a nice drive going, but the interception, and the ball goes back to the Vikings at midfield. And that's where they'll take over. So Cleveland with an interception, and with just over 2 minutes to go, Minnesota will take over. And Sutherland picks it off. Yes, he does. We've had a lot of different defensive people involved in this game with interceptions and fumbles. All righty, so just time to run out the clock now. So Cleveland comes out here. They'll be playing BD just for the heck of it. McClanahan will go up the middle as he powers forward here. A 35 BD. And he'll gain 2 yards. There's a flag on the play, but they're going to pick up the flag. And that'll bring us down to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go here in Cleveland as we pick up the flag, because it's just running out the clock at this point. All right, so Cleveland, 25. They're playing AG, as we're going to give the ball to Foreman up the middle. So Chuck Foreman going up the middle, a 46. A 24 AG, 24 AG, is going to be 2 yards. 1, 2. So we'll get a minute and a half to go, and it's a third down now. I think it is. And we're going to go back to McClanahan. We're going to go outside run this time, see if we can get the first down. So a 41 is AS, and McClanahan, 54 is 35. 35 AS, and he'll gain 4, but there's a flag. Let's check the flag. We'll check this one. 4 and a flag. And 9. Illegal formation on the offense. We're going to back them up 5. And they'll have to repeat the down. So we're going to go McClanahan outside again. From the 49, BD. 22, BD. And that's good for absolutely nothing. And that'll bring up 4th down. And they're just going to we're just going to run it and run out the clock. That's what we're going to do. So it's a 4th down. It'll be the last play of the game. Oh, boy, they're playing CG on the run. We're going to give it to Chuck Foreman, right, just for funds. So we're going to send him outside, right, Chuck Foreman, or do we want to go inside? He's more of an inside runner, really. But he could go outside. We'll go outside. We'll go outside Chuck Foreman. 14. So it's a 35 CG. 35 CG, and he'll gain 2. Flag on the play. They'll pick up the flag. The ball turns over, but yeah, we'll give them one more. We'll check the flag too. We'll check the flag. You got a 53, 18. Offside defense. So that's going to put the ball here and bring it 4th down again. So we're just going to run it again. So we're going to go to McClanahan on the outside. So the defense was offside after all that. So this should be our last play of the game. So they're going BD. And 26 BD is 24 BD, if you will. And that will be a 2-yard gain. He is stopped short of the first down. And the gun will sound And that will do it. So the final score here in Cleveland in our APBA football game, it's the Minnesota Vikings 35 and the Cleveland Browns 19. Now, in real life, the score was 42-10. I think that's within reason. That's within reasonable boundaries, right? So that was pretty good. So that was, what, an hour and 20 minutes streaming and chatting. So, yeah, I figured about an hour, half, 2 hours to play the game. Yeah. Yeah, it was close at 42-10, and definitely within reason. And Minnesota, they didn't score in the second half. They didn't score. They've so what was the Minnesota drives? If I look at the drives here, so in the second half, Minnesota, they got tackled in the end zone for a safety. Then they fumbled. That gave Cleveland another touchdown. Then they punted, missed the field goal, and then ran out the clock. So that is that. So again, the final score here in Cleveland, it's Minnesota 35 and Cleveland 19. And that's the APBA football game of the day. And I am really kind of happy to be getting APBA football back on the channel. As you know, it's one of my favorite games, and that's why. I just had so much fun with that. And I know it wasn't a close game, but I knew going in it wouldn't be a close game. Although Cleveland led 7-0 and then 10-7, it still was fun. Let me get back to the chat here. Who put in there? Sorry, I missed a couple things here in the chat. And AP says, I remember playing with a Nerf football as a kid. I do, too. And I remember my dog biting it. We had a lot of dog bites in my Nerf football. So, I had a football. Yeah, Fred Cox was the inventor of that. I didn't know that. And let's see here. Looking back in the chat, thought I missed something about the Bengals and the Steelers. I'm sorry if I missed that. And let's see here in the chat. Oh yeah, the Action PC games, they're okay. They're fine. I enjoy them. And I think that's about it. I thought I missed something here with the Steelers and the Bengals. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's from Frank. Okay, oh, it was Frank. See the would like to, oh, that was Barbara that said. Oh, it was Frank that said that. Like to see the 75 Bengals against the Steelers. I was going to play Steelers Vikings, and for some reason I wanted to go Vikings Browns. Oh, Frank, I can't find that. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, would love to see my Bengals and those hated Steelers on the table. That might happen. That might happen. The only thing is, it's yeah, I wish I could show these chat things. I don't know how to do it in this one here. I'll have to see if I can figure out how to put them on the screen. When I use the Studio B OBS over here, it doesn't really work like that. I'll have to figure out how to do that. But anyway, so that's it. APBA football. I'm excited that I got to play a full game here on my week off. So I'm kind of happy with that. Got some rare plays. That first quarter was nuts. That first quarter was a good time. There was some good crispy duck in that first quarter. And so, yeah, so that is that. Not sure what I'm going to do next year. I should get back to some baseball. I got some things I need to wrap up with baseball. I'll probably do that off to the side and see who else is streaming tonight and put that on and listen in, or maybe listen to the football game or something. But that is that. So, another APBA football game in the books. Dave's Classic Rewind playing the 75 game between Minnesota and Cleveland. So, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this one. I love the new camera, how it does such a good job at putting everything on the screen and making it nice and clear and nice and bright. So, that is that. So, let me go in here to my chat. And maybe later on tonight I might do something. I've already been on twice today for a long time. So, it might be late tonight. If nobody else is on late tonight, I might do something later on. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And Cutter Historical comes by. I just missed it. Yeah, just not much changed. Cleveland had the only 9 points, including a safety, in this second half. Minnesota was shut down by the Cleveland defense, but they were running the ball a lot, as they did in real life. They just kind of buckled down and just killed the clock. So that is that. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'm sure we'll catch you guys soon. Bye bye.